All right, we are on step 4, Intel Sync. So we're talking about connecting email and having a website. Part of this is a requirement for A2P. So if you don't already have a website, we're going to show some examples for the real estate investment side niche that we have available. Being that we provide this for real estate investors, agents, home services, car detailers, things of that nature. We do have capabilities of getting websites for those different niches as well, but I will just show the real estate investor side when we go through this. So our checklist for step 4 is, hey, we need to connect an email and make sure that it's connected so that stuff can come into the CRM and we can send emails from it as well. As far as an email signature, how to create it and where you can locate that so that that's available when you're sending out emails. And then last but not least, having that website or providing us with whatever website you have already. Got to make sure that it's got the appropriate checkboxes, that people are opting in to receive text message communication, things of that nature. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to support with a ticket, and they can take a look at your current website and make sure that it's compliant and that we can use it or not. But let's go ahead and start on the first one. So connecting your email. All right, so if you go down to the bottom and click on settings, once you're in settings, go to my profile. This is where you can connect your email so that it's two-way syncs, meaning inbound emails come into the CRM, outbound show up when you send them, and it syncs back and forth. So if you're wanting to do that, pick the appropriate one and then go ahead and go to connect. It's going to tell you to do your connection to lead connector, and once that is completed, your two-way sync will be set up at that point. So let's go ahead and go back to the email signature. Okay, so email signature is in the same area. Setting something up like this, obviously you see how it's typed out. If you're trying to do hyperlinks like you have here to the mail, you just highlight it and then add the link right there. So you can see here I've got the link for emails. If I do that, it's a mail to, and that makes it where they click it, it opens up their email. Scheduling call, if you set up a scheduling calendar, you can set up the URL into here. So when they click it, it goes to a scheduling calendar. And this is something that you say, hey, include it in a signature before quoted text. I'd recommend doing that. And then update your profile. And now you have a signature block. And every team member should really have a signature block set up so that when emails are going out in the system, or follow-ups or different things that are happening via email, that they have communication that is, similar, and your brand across the board is the same. All right, so if we go back, we've already talked about connecting your email, doing a signature block. Now websites. Now, either you have your own website or you can get one of ours set up. So this is version 1 of ours. They have the ability to fill in an address, and this is connected to Google. So it'll start connecting and telling you a similar address, and they can select it. They can click get my cash offer. So the step 1 will go to a step 2. It'll ask more information about their current situation. And then when they fill out both step 1, step 2, it comes in as a contact, and you and your team will get notified that you have a new form fill. Additionally, when we set you up, we ask for a phone number. So if you haven't set up a website phone number, we already talked about phone numbers in the last step. You want to make sure that you have a phone number for your website. We'll put it in there for you. If you have a company logo, we'll change it out to your company logo. And then as we scroll down here, you can kind of see it's got some different information of how things work and different reviews and testimonials. And so you kind of see how this is already laid out. Now, if they want to contact us, here's a contact us. It's got the correct checkbox to be A2P compliant. And then you can see we put in your email and phone number here. And all of this is set up for you. If you're doing the real estate niche, we set this up $47 a month. You just have to let us know that you want to do it. If your domain is with GoDaddy, Namecheap, Cloudflare, things like that, we can go in and connect the domain so that it points and shows up to this website with your information, your logo. That's version 1. Version 2, this is what it looks like. Same thing. All of this is set up so that it is already built out. We just put in your logo, contact information, and make sure that it's A2P compliant. You're able to visit this on a mobile phone as well, and it's mobile friendly. Everything, changes in size appropriately. so that everything looks correct on a phone or tablet. If you have any questions around this, you can always reach out to support with a ticket, and they can get you a link to view it, and you can test and look at it if you want. So again, this was step number 4, connecting email, signature, website. If you have a website, just make sure that you provided it to us when you did the step number 1 integration form. If you did not, make sure you get it to us so that when the team goes to do the A2P, they have it, because they will need a website that is A2P compliant to get through that approval process for the campaign. If you need to create a ticket, here it is up in the upper right with that button. And this will take us through our step number 4. If you have any questions, reach out. You can always jump on the weekly Q&A calls on Thursdays, the Zoom calls, or head over to the community and ask how-to questions there. Or last but not least, support ticket here. And we'll see you on the next step, step number 5.